The Lost Sacrament. How Christianity absorbed mushroom worship. What if I told you that Christianity didn't just replace ancient pagan temples and festivals, but may have absorbed a secret mushroom sacrament, one that's been hiding in plain sight for nearly 2,000 years? Today, we're going to trace the mushroom's sacred journey from prehistoric shamans to the hidden rites of the early church, to the quiet revival happening right now. Part 1. Before Christianity, long before there were churches, Bibles, or crosses, they were mushrooms. In the frozen forests of Siberia, shamans consumed the red and white Amanita muscaria to speak with the spirits. In ancient Europe and Africa, sacred mushrooms were tied to fertility, appearing suddenly after rain, as if the sky had mated with the earth. These were not just food. They were the bridge between worlds, rooted in the soil, crowned toward the heavens, delivering visions that shaped early human religion. Part 2. Classical World. By the time of the Greeks and Romans, the mushroom sacrament had woven itself into powerful mystery religions. In Eleusis, initiates drank a visionary brew, perhaps laced with psychoactive fungi, to witness Persephone's descent into the underworld and her return. In the countryside, worshippers of Dionysus danced in ecstatic rites that may have included mushroom feasts. The themes were always the same: death and rebirth, union of heaven and earth, the fertility of all life. Part 3. The Christian takeover. When Christianity spread across the Roman Empire, it didn't just erase these old traditions, it built right on top of them. Pagan temples became churches. The winter solstice mushroom rites in the north morphed into Christmas, complete with red and white colors, evergreen trees, and gift-giving. Spring fertility festivals became Easter, retelling the death and resurrection story, but now through Christ instead of the mushroom. The cross itself, vertical beam from earth to heaven, horizontal beam joining human and divine, echoes the form of the mushroom: stem and cap, root and crown. The structure of the old rite remained, but the sacrament was replaced with bread and wine. Part 4. Suppression and survival through the Middle Ages. The Church's Inquisition drove sacred mushroom use deep underground. To be caught could mean charges of witchcraft, or worse. But in rural festivals, old fertility blessings still lived on. May Day dances, harvest feasts, and blessing of the fields, ceremonies quietly carried traces of the older mushroom rites. When Europeans came to the Americas, they found indigenous people already practicing mushroom ceremonies. These were banned, burned, and condemned. Yet many survived, hidden inside Catholic saint worship, with visions framed as messages from Mary or Christ. Part 5. Modern rediscovery. In 1955, R. Gordon Wasson and Maria Sabina brought the world's attention back to the sacred mushroom. John Allegro went further, arguing that Christianity itself was born from a mushroom cult, a claim that cost him his academic career. Today, a quiet revival is underway. Psychedelic Christian groups, ayahuasca churches, and independent and theogenic congregations are reclaiming the sacrament, not to replace Christ, but to meet him in the visionary space. For them, the mushroom is once again the bridge between heaven and earth, the living cross that unites all life. Maybe Christianity never fully lost the mushroom sacrament. Maybe it's been there all along, hidden in art, symbols, and ritual, waiting for those with eyes to see. If we can trace its path through history, perhaps we can also reclaim it, not just as a relic of the past, but as a living bridge between the earth beneath our feet and the heaven above.